Hi, everybody. It's summer. It's fresh. It's light. It's hot. It's bottom line. I decided I wanted to kind of change my look for the summer. I want it to be kind of fresher, more youthful, more or less makeup, something like that. And I didn't want my skin to look all powdery because you're walking on the beach and the air is blowing and the sea is misting and stuff like that. You don't want to have kind of powdered looking makeup. So I wanted it to be fresh. So I went back to makeup that I really like, or I've really liked, but I haven't been wearing. And you're going to ask why. I don't know. So a while ago, I was on a live with Hannah Martin, and before we stopped talking, I said, what makeup would you recommend for an older woman? And she said, well, you're not an older woman. I am an older woman. But she said, Estee Lauder's Futurist Hydra Rescue. And I wore it for the longest time. And then, you start trying other makeups and then you decide, well, I'm going to try this and I'm going to try that. And you stick with this and you stick with that. I mean, how many days can you try new makeup? But I thought I'm going to go back because I was feeling kind of powdery looking. I said, I'm going to go back to that Estee Lauder. And when I wore the Estee Lauder Futurist, that's this one, I used to wear a primer with it, and I just didn't even think anything of it. I mean, I wore a primer with this. No, I don't even wear a primer. I used to wear a primer. Well, anyway, I'm wearing a primer. So today is going to be a new makeup look, a fresher, more youthful, less products, less fuss, less, it's going to be less, but it's going to look better, I think. As a matter of fact, I was at book club last night, and I would, before book club, I was putting makeup on, and I'd been cooking, and I put makeup on before book club, and I thought, oh, I don't know, Sandy, you're looking old. And that's okay, because at least I'm looking. And, at 82, this is it. But I went to book club and we did a fun thing. My suggestion for book club was, let's read a cookbook. Let's make something from the cookbook. Okay, so I get there and I'm coming into the living room, and one of the women said, we were just talking, Sandy. How do you do it? What do you use on your skin? You look so youthful. You're so fresh looking. What is it you do? And here I'm thinking that I'm looking terrible. Isn't that what we always do? Isn't that what we always... Well, anyway, so this is the makeup that I've been doing, and actually I've gotten lots of compliments on it. So this is the makeup that I've been wearing, and you've been asking me, would you please do a whole video on it? So today is the day. So I'm going to start. So this is the Estee Lauder Futurist Aqua Brilliance Watery Glow Primer. Now, let's say you don't want to buy that. You know what else you can do? So Colleen Rothschild has, let me see. I better keep these open. Colleen Rothschild has Face Oil number 9. And what you can do, let's say you don't want to buy another, foundation. What you can do is you take like a drop, maybe 2 drops on your hand, and you mix it with the foundation you have, and it turns it into kind of like a moisturizer foundation, but it illuminates it. So try this, Face Oil number 9, Colleen Rothschild, or do this. So this is so easy. This is easy peasy, youthful daisy makeup. Does that sound terrible? I don't know. And look, this just goes on. Look at how light. It's easy. It's so easy. What does it feel like? It just feels kind of, well, they say watery. It feels just kind of watery, easy, doesn't feel like much. I don't, wait a second. Okay. So I have to let it dry a little bit. Wait a second. You know, so that the primer is dry. And you know what? I do like this with a primer. I may get another primer for my other makeup and use that because it does smooth out your skin a little bit. And I could use with all the smoothing I can get, you know, because, you know, I've got, well, you can see, I got lines and scars and all that kind of stuff. And it's fine, but it does look pretty with a primer sometimes. Okay, so this is the Estee Lauder primer, and this is the Estee Lauder, and this color is called Fresca, and this is the futurist, wait a second. This is the Futurist Hydra Rescue, moisturizing makeup, broad spectrum 45. Now, the color that I'm using, and it's the only, well, maybe they've come out with more colors, but at the time, this was the only one that really worked on skin tones that had, well, you can see, I've got, don't I have a lot of red in my skin? See? So I've got a lot, oh, what am I looking at over here? So I've got a big mirror. I've got a magnifying mirror. So I've got a lot of red in my nose. So the Fresco works, Fresco works really good on it. So this is the Fresco, and I usually put it on, wait a second. I just take one squeeze. You can see how liquidy it is, which is really nice, so that it's really thin. You know, you don't look like you're glopping on a lot of makeup. See how it's just running down my face? So I like that because it's kind of thin. Okay, and then I'm going to brush it on. So you can see that it's kind of glowy, a little bit of glowy, but at the same time, it's thin. I don't think it's medium coverage. I'd say it's light coverage, but you don't want to be walking down the beach in heavy coverage makeup, and you don't want to be sweating down the streets in heavy makeup. So the light, you know, the light works really nicely. So I even missed some places. Oh, let me see. I think it works okay. Voila. Okay. Now, and then what I do is, you know, do you put on makeup the same way? I mean, I immediately go for eyebrows and eyes, and maybe we'll see. But I think it's interesting. I was wondering, why do we put on lipstick last? You know, why do we put on, it's just interesting the way we all put on makeup. What do you put on first? So I always put foundation on, and wait a second. I've switched over to, this is the Anastasia Brow Gel, and the color is, I think it's brown. Nope, it's granite, but it doesn't look like granite. It doesn't look gray. It looks very, very brown. And I don't know how to use it because the top of it is tall and the bottom of it is short. So I'm not sure what you're supposed to do. And the day I went to buy it, you know, I went to Anastasia in Beverly Hills, and it was at the end of the day, and I don't know if people were tired or if they didn't want to make a sale, but they were kind of quick with me, and I didn't realize that this was going to be kind of different. So I just picked it up and told them what I wanted and left. But now I know that it's different. The top is, as I say, the top is tall and the bottom part is short. So I think I need to go to Anastasia and find out and say, what am I doing? How is this supposed to go on? You know what I've been doing, I also got Anastasia Brow Wiz, and you're going to say, what color is this? Well, you know, I put all of the information in the show more underneath, right? Brow Wiz, this is ash brown. So I'm good. And I love I love the tiny little, wait a second. I love the tiny little point. So I just darken this a little bit. I'm not one of those that really goes crazy about brows. So I'll put this on. But I don't like them too dark, and I don't like them too light. I like them just right. That's kind of fine, isn't it? Yeah, I think so. So I've got my eyebrows. So that's how I do it. I do my eyebrows first, and then what do? Usually, do I do my eyeshadow? Oh, I know what I do. So you know the darkness here? What I've been doing, and this is lately, something I've been doing lately also. I usually put that Bobbi Brown, that corrector here, and it's kind of it's almost like blush. It's that consistency. And instead I'm using a light color. So I'm using, it's Bobbi Brown, but it's called Light Bisque 2. And I've been just using this. And I don't know why I haven't been using it, but look, it's just a very light texture. And I like it. I like the lightness as opposed to the darkness. So I just kind of mush it in, and I just go over where it's dark. So it's a very light texture, and it does the same job, I think. See? There. You just put it where the crevice is. And I like the light liquid of this. And so it isn't a big deal. Maybe a little bit of my dark circles show up, but so what? I'm 82, I can do it. And then, so this was a friend of mine, a social media star, Peg Fitzpatrick, and she loves makeup also. And what she was saying that she does is that she uses powder under her eyes. Now, I've never used powder under my eyes because I always thought it would be old looking. Not that you can't look old, but I thought that it would just be not light and fresh looking. You know what? It's great. So I just put, and it seems to keep it from crinkling. So it's just a tiny bit. So this is just Pat McGrath. What is it called? Pat McGrath Labs. Okay, Pat McGrath Labs. And what's the name of it? Pat Light Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection Blurring Under Eye Powder. So this is divine perfection, just to let you know. Okay. But it doesn't show up like powder. That's what kind of surprises me. It's great stuff. Very happy with it. Then what do I do next? And then next I do my eyeliner. So my eyeliner, wait, which one am I choosing? Here it is, Rockstar. It's by Urban Decay, and it's that burgundy, gray, brown color. Okay, so I'm gonna tight line, and so what I do is I make sure that I'm inside, that my eyelashes move. So then I know I'm putting it in the right place. Wait a second. I think Victoria Beckham has come out with a new, do you see the difference between the two eyes? Is it very obvious? So did I already tell you that it's Rockstar? Wait a second. So I put this so that it moves my eyelashes. And then I put a little bit on top. Again, I'm only aiming for my eyelashes. I'm not trying to make it on the skin because I think it looks better that way. Okay, wait a second. All right. I'm doing this with my left hand. Can I do it? I think I'll do it with my right. Again, I'm just feeling my eyelashes, which ones I have. And then I just kind of smooth it so it's soft. because we don't want hard lines. Okay, I think that's all right. Yes. Now, then what I do is I get into, I saw this on Tamara's Ageless Beauty, and she used this Mario, Makeup by Mario, and it's medium, and it's, I have no idea. And what I like about it, it's soft sculpt transforming skin enhancer. Where do they come up with these names, and who even pays attention to the names, you know? So what I've been doing, which is kind of fun, I've been using my fingers, and it's not a bronzer. It looks kind of yellow here, but it's translucent. So you put it on, and I put it just where I put it on the high spots where I would get a tan. Just see, I don't put a lot. I don't even know if you can see it, but I put it, I really like it because it gives a little bit of a sheen, not too much, but it's also translucent. So, I mean, it could be a suntan. Don't ask me where I get it, because I garden with a hat and I go out with a hat. But, so I put it around. Can you see it? I mean, does it show up on the skin? Not on the skin, can you see it? And a little bit down here. I just put it where the sun would hit my face. So so this is that Makeup by Mario medium. I can't believe that I don't need light. But do you see how the medium doesn't even show up that much? It's really very translucent. So that I don't know, would you look at me and say, oh my goodness, she's wearing a lot of makeup? I don't think so. What is next? I fell in love with a blush. I was at Sephora, of course, and there was, I picked up this lipstick, which I will show you. Where is it? I'll show you in a minute. And she looked at the lipstick and she was admiring it. And I said, you know what? I'm looking for a blush to go with this lipstick. And she said, would you like me to help you? And I said, yes, please. She was from Lancome, or she was the Lancome maybe representative there for the day. But I loved how she put on makeup. It was very light, very subtle. It was really beautiful. And I thought, the perfect person to help me. And she said, I really like NARS blushes. Well, we've all liked NARS blushes. They have great colors. But she went looking over there and she chose this. And this is called Torrid. Now, it really looks a lot like Orgasm to me without the glimmer in it. And it's a beautiful color. Orgasm, I think, has maybe more pink, but this is a beautiful color, and I loved it. I do not have one blush in this color that without, glimmer in it. And so needless to say, I got very excited, and I found this, I had this brush. It's a MAC well, I don't even know if they have it anymore. I'll put it in the stuff below. But I love this color. Look, and I just put it, oh, we're not supposed to smile. Remember Bobbi Brown said, don't smile. So I don't smile. But it's a lovely light color in the peach tones, because, now this will shock you, because of this lipstick that has a lot of, what would you think, coral in it, orange in it, instead of wearing pink, I'm wearing these kind of cool colors. And I love it. It's really fun for a change. I'm gonna put some here and here, here, here. I love this color. It's really fun to not wear pink. Get out of your rut. If you've been wearing pink, switch. The summer is the perfect time. This looks like I've been hit by the sun, right? Did I put too much on? I don't know. Okay, and then, but you know what I do is I blend. So I have this brush. Do you notice it's got nail polish on it? So I can find it and I know this is the blush, this is the brush. I don't have to think about it. This is the brush I have to use. And what I do is, you know, they talk about how important blending is. This is it. You get one brush and I only use it for blending. You're saying, but look, this is taking you so long. It's because I'm talking. If I wasn't talking, if I was just looking in the mirror and maybe listening to a podcast at the same time, I'd be done in no time. But I'm talking, so that's what happens. But look, when you see there aren't any lines, doesn't it look like I've just been hit by the sun? Yeah, I think so. Okay, and then I'm gonna do more with my eyes. So, you know these, well, they're caviar sticks, you know, from Laura Mercier, and they're eyeshadow sticks. To be honest, I never knew how to use them. I'd put them on and think, is that it? Is that what I'm supposed to do? But I started watching some videos, God bless YouTube, and realized that I've been doing it all wrong. So what I do, it's so fast. I just go like this. And you don't put on any primer, so I put the light down here, see? And wait, and you have to make sure, be very careful. You only need a few of these. I put the light down here and then make sure that you snap them closed. And then I put the, this is kind of a mid-tone, and I put that up here. And it's done. Look at that. Now, what do I do? Where? Aha. Then I take this brush, wait, I'm looking for it, and I just blend it. So I just go like that. All done. It's so easy. You see? You just blend it with a brush, and that's it. How's that? Is that fast enough? Don't you love it? I love it. These caviar sticks are really fun. And what color was I using? I think one is Vanilla Kiss and the other is Au Natural. So I'm not using fancy colors. I'm just using, you know, putting some light up here and a little bit kind of skin color up there. Done. Then I see that I think I need a little bit more of the eyeliner. You know what I didn't do? And I just soften it. And what I didn't do, what did I not do? Oh, you know what I'm using? So this is L'Oreal Voluminous, and it's like a primer for your eyes, and I can't wear the Lancome. The Lancome makes my eyes irritated, or it makes one of my eyes irritated. But this is L'Oreal, and it's made by Lancome, the company. Isn't that interesting? So I put this on. I don't curl my eyelashes just because they never stay. Okay, so I put this on, and then I put on mascara. The mascara, oh, I didn't even know what I was, wait a second, did I bring it? So this is Lancome, and this is Idole. Let me put that on. You know, at first I didn't like this. I thought it was too stringy, too spiderwebby, but it's funny, after using it for a couple of weeks, I really like it, and I like it especially, maybe that's it, I really like it, I like it especially with the volumizer on top. You know, I should count how many things I've used, because if I was traveling, it really wouldn't be a lot if you think about it. What do you think about I like the lightness on my mobile lid. I think it makes, you know, it kind of brightens up my face. Okay, I guess I could use more, but I think that's fine. Now, let me show you what tops it all off. This is lipstick from BK Beauty, and I ordered it online. They have wonderful brushes also. I'm trying to control myself from buying more brushes, but they have beautiful brushes. And this lipstick is called Empower, and I am knocked out by it. It's kind of orange. It's fabulous. I love it. Okay, so look at me now. And now, wait a second. So it's kind of an orange color. Maybe it is an orange, but I think it's fabulous. And I think it really works with gray hair. Instead of red, go orange. Yeah, I think it's very summery, very, wait, I have a lipstick, I have a pencil. Oh, so I've got a pencil, and this one's by Nicole Johnson, and it's organza, and it's got more pink in it. Oops. But I like it. Do I need to, let's see. That's the look. So this is my summer, fresh, youthful, not a lot of stuff. I don't worry about, dark lines, scars. I just like the look. I like that it's quick. Believe me, it takes me, it could take me 10 minutes to put on my makeup. If I weren't talking, I love the whole thing. I hope you do too, because I think it's a really youthful, glowy, luminescent, stuff like that. And I think we could all use it, to look fresh for the summer. I mean, I like to look fresh for the winter. I'll see how long I like this look. I love this orange lipstick, and I think it's really, I can see it with black, I can see it all summer long, and who else is wearing orange lipstick? You. So as I say, this is from BK Beauty, and you know what else, where'd I put it? BK Beauty. I've lost it. I know it's staring me right in the face, but there's another BK Beauty I've got, and this one is called, is it Grace? And it's a beautiful nude, Grace. So BK Beauty has some beautiful colored lipsticks, and give them a try. Let's see, what did I do? Oh, here it is. So this is the Empower. This is Grace, and it's kind of a little brown. Take a look at their lipsticks, they're beautiful. And I like that this is shiny. It's not matte. I think it's youthful and really fresh and bright without being, kind of that dark, dark red. There's a red that a lot of older women wear, and I think they wear it because they're used to wearing it, as opposed to they just kind of say, I want a red lipstick, here, take this, and that's it. But I think try an orange. See if it changes your life. Has this changed my life? All I know is that book club were asking me what skin products I was using and how did I look so young, and how old are they? I think they're I'm the oldest one there, of course. I'm the oldest one around everywhere. How old are they? Probably in their 50s, maybe 60s. I don't even know if they're 60, 50s. But I think that I wanted to start off this video with my lipstick on, but then I thought, you know what? It's going to be exciting for people to see. How does she finish it off? So thank you for watching. I hope you subscribe, and I hope you hit the like button, and I hope you have a wonderful day and a wonderful week. And thank you, and it's wonderful having all of you new followers. I really appreciate it. Thank you very much. It's great seeing you all again.